New realities in the realms of foreign affairs. Modern diplomacy is currently experiencing fundamental changes at an unprecedented rate which affect the very character of diplomacy as we know it. These changes have also affected many aspects of domestic and international politics that were once of no great concern to diplomacy. Technical developments, mainly digitization, affect how the work of diplomats is utterly understood. Indeed, the number of domestic and international actors whose activity is a form of diplomacy is increasing. The public needs to become more sensitive to foreign policy issues and therefore seek to influence diplomacy through social media and other platforms. The way exchange happens between states as well as interchange between government and other domestic actors keep influencing the capacity of diplomacy to act both legitimately and effectively. Ministry of Foreign Affairs, diplomats and government in general should as a result be proactive in four major areas. 1. Diplomats must understand the tension between individual needs and state requirements, and thus engage with that tension without occasioning detriments to the state. 2. Digitization must be employed in such a way that gains in efficiency do not necessarily trade off with efficacy. 3. Forms of mediation should be deployed in the sense that they reconcile the interests of all sides by allowing governments to operate as sovereign states and yet simultaneously use the influence and potential for other actors. 4. New and more open state activities need to be advanced so that a emotionalized public can readily participate in matter governance of state activities. Nonetheless, modern diplomacy is in the midst of a process of change, and that rate of change is likely to approximately match the pace of general change in modern industrial societies. For instance, while the principle of representative democracy must be kept intact, the crucial question will be how government can ensure sufficient efficacy and efficiency. If not, the state might suffer damage to the legitimacy of its system of governance, and safeguarding the legitimacy is a crucial issue that any government must be willing to address adequately and expeditiously. In response to the global climate change, our country, Kenya, must enter into the modern diplomacy talks with a high level of precision, so that we benefit a lot from global warming in respect to lower energy cost, higher agricultural yields, probably fewer droughts, and a richer biodiversity. As a party to the Paris Agreement, our nation Kenya must continue to submit our findings to the nationally determined contribution, since it is a better approach of mitigating the greenhouse gas emission by 30%. This is Jawad Jafari from Triple Impact, Kenya.